We took off across the creek. It's gonna head up that mountain. With the four-wheeler, got it stuck on a log, and then for some reason it flooded, and then trying to crank it, it ran the battery down. So believe it or not, I just got this in the mail. This is a Lokithor. You've seen these before. This is ApartX. So it's supposed to have a whole lot of cranking amps. It does have a light and a pump and all this other stuff. This is not intended to be just a review right now, but we'll go ahead and show this because I'm hoping it works. There's a light. You know what a light looks like. And then we're gonna see if it cranks. It's got 3 bars. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's the amps. So let's see if it cranks this thing. Try it again. Just try it with nothing. Go ahead. Oh, it's done. Oh, it's hop off. All right, lift up the seat. We're a little abused to this thing. There you go. Slide that off. I got a little bit of different flavors hooked to everything right here. That's my tank. Okay, take that and this. Here, plug that up. I've just pulled this joker out of the box. I really hope it works. Alright, right here, jumper cable. Hold on. Turn the light off. We're gonna be in the same position. This joker better crank this thing. I got one before that was small and supposed to be all this greatness, and I plug it up. And it may still be pretty flooded. It's kind of tough to get in there. Here, let me do it from this angle, see if I can get it. Alright, we're on there. Let's see if we'll get a little groundation. This is not the way I want to start a video. Alright. Set this on 14.4.4. Let's try to crank it. Alright, it's ready. It just lit up. Give it a little flavor. Alright, go. Okay, stop. Do it again. I forgot what you do when it's flooded. Well, alright, let's stop. That joker turned it over, didn't it? What you talking about, Willis? All right, well, there's your little review on that. This is probably one of the strongest ones I've ever used, and I've used a bunch of these jokers. Now we got to figure out what's wrong with this four-wheeler. I want to show you one more thing on this. Here's where you pump up the afloat. The air comes out right there, and I just pulled that out, and those are next to impossible to get back in. So we'll do that later. But for some reason, the battery comes out. Maybe if it, I guess that's the battery. Yeah. So it charges right here, and it can charge your phones and all that junk like anything can nowadays. I'll put the link to that on our video. Well, couldn't get the four-wheeler crank. It's weird. I was just thinking in my head, I wish my cars ran as well as that old Honda four-wheeler. And then it did that. But we were trying to push the log out of the way. And like really hard. And then it hopped up on top. Anything under there? What about this one over here? How many we got up here? Just 2? Nobody home. Man, we got to get some more tin out here. We got a lot. I'm gonna go down to the little creek over here and see if there's anything there. I bet there's not a drop of water in it. You go first since you have the this is the land of poison oak and poison ivy. All this. Well, not all of it. That is. If it's green, it's mean. That's what they scream. Oh my goodness. You ever done this? Put your thumb and your finger right there and you do this. Then you go up to your daughter and you say, hey, look at this beautiful green flower, and you do this. And they get mad at you until they learn how to do it. Let's go. I'm ready to get in the creek. There's no water. Y'all remember this from hunting season and all that. This place has a significant amount of water, but there's none. Remember the white snake is right there. So we could potentially bring the four-wheeler all the way up in here. Last two spots, turtle eggs. Look, that's what happens to most turtle eggs around here.
If there's any more in there.
No, it's too late. Too late now. There's gotta be a snake under here eventually. Nope. This is by far one of the prettiest creeks in Alabama. I don't get in it near enough. It's been over a year. It is so crystal clear that I can't even tell how deep it is. So, I can't tell you how deep it is. There's never been a lot in here other than sheer beauty. I've never seen a snake in here, but I have seen small red-eye bass and an occasional minnow, rarely a turtle. I've seen a couple of snapping turtles upstream, but it may be because it's so cold. I don't know. I'm not an ornithologist. So we're gonna go upstream and look for something. Just a little ways. Because I'm already late. I'm late for a very important day. This is a, there goes some minnows. This is a pretty healthy ecosystem too. Because there are a lot of freshwater snails. So as you know, I love to get into creeks. If you're just joining our channel, then you don't know that. If you're just joining it, you will know that in a little while. I don't want to slip down and crack my crown by any means. I do want to know what that is. That is a piece of metal, a quite ornate one in its day. Too big for the man purse, but not too hot for the hot tub. So we got to get in some shallows before we can really start looking around. I mean, we can look around. I'm constantly looking down on this because if you fall in here, you cut many parts of your person up due to all the JEs, that's jagged edges, sorry. I forget all of y'all don't know all the lingo yet, but jagged edges are stretch. Ha, there's a couple of golfing balls we shall harvest. See, look at them, aren't they cool? I love them. Those are lovely little filters. The goal is step around them, not on them. So you don't mash their little heads. That looks like a golfing ball, but I don't think it is. If it is, it's been down there for a many a moon. Ooh, that's a special earth colored one. You have to be good at playing the golf ball or you'll never find that after you hit it. We may be at the end of the journey because it is looking deep. It is really deep. I'll try to get around it and at least look on that side before we go somewhere else. We've almost made it up and around. I'm not sure how far we're going to be able to get. Look. Somebody hit a piece of a 2x6 right here. Probably back during the Great Flood, 1987. right before I was born. Made it to the other side. I'm kind of looking forward to fall this year. I never have before. This year I kind of am. God, I thought that was a snake. What is that? It is a snake. Super long one, goes way down there. That thing is so long. So I'll do the same thing and say so long. It's a pretty neat fish in there, nothing really big. Oh my goodness, I gotta climb the bank to get around this hole. Guess we've done that before though, haven't we? So let's do it and we'll get an upper view. If I don't fall down. This is where the snake's gonna be that bites. I thought that was it. Still, something's dead up here. I'm looking around. There is something that's no longer with us anymore. I gotta get down here. I'm glad that the Lord made all these steps right here to help me get down in here. This is good. Because now we can keep moving. If I don't fall down. There's a piece of a plow. A little too big for a bush hog blade. So I'm going with a piece of a plow. Wow, that's heavy. Maybe not a piece of plow. Maybe something that goes on something. I think I'm right. This grass is nice, but it does harbor a great number of spiders, which are kind of cool. I mean, their bite only hurts for a few minutes, and their sting. I want to go down here and check one more spot before we get out of here and go to a creek. A little more what I call treasure. This is a great place to fall down. If you want me to, I'll go set up the camera over there and I'll run across it. Oh, it's actually not that slick. I say that and then I fall. Oh, yes. I did it. I did it. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'm not sure I can get any farther on this side. I tried, but it is getting really deep. So we're gonna cut across right here and head to the other side. If you can tell, there was like one can back there. I did get it, but there's not any other lovely garbage. Oh my goodness, I just slipped. I'm about to really have a situation. Yeah, this is probably not a good idea. This is pretty cool. I remember Dolly Parton wrote a song about Christmas, writing about her balls of many colors. It's a beautiful song. Still brings a tear to my eye, so we dedicate that to her. The goal is make it under a short piece of the Eisenhower up here. See if we can see what's been thrown over the bridge. It's more like a bypass. Oh my goodness. Spiders. Snakes. I don't mind the snakes, but there's some deep holes in here. Oh, we made why people write the F word under bridges. I mean, who goes under these bridges besides me and reads it and says, nobody. Nobody at all. Look at that view. This is where we're going to run into the snakes. There's cattails almost growing to their full potential, but as you know, cattails are a sign of eutrophication in a pond or a waterway where it turns upside down, and they absolutely take over, and it's a sign of a dead or dying place. You have to Google that to verify what I'm saying is true. It's coming up through there. You see it? It's just a bunch of minnows. Probably be a snake down here somewhere. Can't do that. Goodness. I gotta go all the way back around. I made it down another way. So now we gotta go look down here. God, that scared me. Oh, I thought somebody was running off the road up there. You probably didn't hear it as well as I did, but I heard it pretty well. Pretty, isn't it? Nothing to harvest. Let's head back upstream this way for a little bit, and then we got to get out of here. Because now I'm really late for a very important day. Anyone looking forward to Halloween or Thanksgiving? I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. We're getting Arun back in town, and Zoe, his lovely lady. We're gonna get the family all in one spot again. Seems like it's been forever. Made an amazing long video the other day with me and Twilight, Silas in Herping, Alabama. It was Simon. And I accidentally formatted the card. And I know there's programs where you can get the stuff back, but I may end up doing that because I want y'all to see it. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I think I'm done. I gotta get out of here, and I forgot the correct route to get up in here. So here I am, stomping through waist-high grass again, hoping there's nothing in here that will bite me, or a hole that's over my head, because this grass gets really tall. Okay, I got a problem. Well, I filled them up with water. Doesn't matter now. They're both completely full because I forgot my in and out directions. So, thanks for watching my videos. All right, I want to take this beast out tomorrow, so I want to know. I think it's dead. It's 100% dead. So let's just verify that it is 100% dead, because I've already redone all this stuff. Oh, wrong button. Now if it's smoking right there, That means I don't have a good ground. Correct, correct. Try that again though. Oh, we need to turn faster than that, so I'm gonna try that Lokithor in here, see if it does worth the flip. I hadn't charged it since last time when we cranked the four-wheeler. This is another day, by the way, other than the four-wheeler day. The four-wheeler was just flooded, so hang on. If you don't mind, wait right here. The four-wheeler was just flooded, so let's see, jumper cables. I'll definitely take this with us tomorrow. Then you turn it on. And then we got 2 bars. Now I always forget if you do positive first or negative first. So we're gonna go positive first. I'm gonna go negative next. I'm gonna set that right there. And it says right now it's reading 13.7. And it just cut on and it says it's ready. So let's see if it cranks. Okay, it's been a while, so I need to put a little shot of starter fluid. Well, this is pretty straightforward. Just spray it right in there, but the problem is I don't know if I have any. We got a situation over there. I thought it was in here. Ow. Oh. Habla en español el primo 9. So we'll go back around here. We're gonna do something in a minute, so stick with me. We'll give it a little puff. That's all she needs. I'm gonna put this back up. The boards have done a little better. We'll do this, we'll bring this back around here. This thing should crank up with like a race car now. I wish the little cables were a little longer. But that's only because I wish they were a little longer. So we'll go back here. I need another hand. I got a camera and this thing on the other hand. And there's that there. We'll put this right here again. Hope it stays. Crank it up. My phone's ringing again. Let's see if it cranks. This should absolutely crank. Now. Until you hook up water to it, you should not run it any more than that. This thing is superb. I will take this when we head down to South Alabama to get in this creek. I'm a little concerned about how hot it gets right there, but it does crank. Let's give another test real quick without that thing. Now it's got a little fuel.